Thank you, thank you. Hear ye to all those gathered amongst the streets of this fair village. Greetings. I am Father Christmas, and I welcome you to the United Kingdom. We gather today to toll the devil's knell. One stroke for every year since the birth of Christ. Now, where was I? 49, and then the song. 65, 66, 67. Excuse me, but what year is this? 2019! 2019! Minus 67, the 2, the 5. That means I have to ring this 1,952 more times. All right. 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. Well, we'll get back to this a little later, shall we? At any rate, I am Father Christmas, and I have been around for many, many years, bringing holiday joy to good children throughout the land. Oh, I've gotten letters from many of you this year. You really are expecting a lot this year, aren't you? Ever the optimist? Now, where was it? Ah, yes, that Christmas carol that I was singing. Like so many of today's Christmas traditions, originated in the United Kingdom. In fact, it is not uncommon to see groups of carolers, much like yourselves, standing on a street corner, much like this one, singing songs of the season. In fact, that gives me an idea. Excuse me, my young friend. What's your name? Rocco. Where are you from, Rocco? St. Pete. You know I visit there at least once a year. Well, Rocco, have you been good and kind this year? Yes, of course you have. Somehow I knew that. Would you be so kind as to jump up here and help me out? Stand right there, Rocco. All right, now, let's see. Hold on to these, will you? Now, when I point at you and say jingle bells, you shake these jingle bells. Just like that. Let's try it again. Jingle bells. Very good, Rocco. Very good. Now, as I was about to tell you, jingle bells. Ah, I tried to catch you off guard, but you were ready for me. The Christmas tradition I was going to explain. Jingle bells! I think Rocco's a pro, yes. All right, would you all please join Rocco and me as we sing that traditional Welsh Christmas carol? Jingle bells. No, deck the halls. I said a traditional Welsh Christmas carol. Jingle bells, that's not from England. That's from New Jersey or someplace like that. All right, deck the halls. Now, on the fa-la-las, I'll cue you, and you shake those bells, yes? All right, 1, 2, here's your cue. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa-la-la-la-la, la-la-la-la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa-la-la-la-la, la-la-la-la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. That's the holiday spirit. Give yourselves a hand. And how about a hand for Rocco, our bell ringer? Yes. There you go. Thank you, Rocco. All right, hold on. I have a special gift for you. Yes, line back up. I see. Ah, it's a reindeer bell. A very magical Christmas bell. Now, on Christmas morning, you ring this until you wake everyone in the house. I love that. Another huge applause for Rocco. Thank you, Rocco. All right. All that bell ringing should knock off a couple hundred years from our devil's knell, don't you think? Ah, the sound of carolers in the streets, it reminds me of an old picture print from Currier and Ives. Or better yet, a scene from a Christmas card. Now there's a holiday tradition that really caught on. Did you know that the first Christmas card was sent in England back in 1843? That original card caught the attention of an English gift book company who had 1,000 lithographed copies made, for which they sold for $1 apiece. And the rest, as they say, is history. Ooh. Hello? Hello? excuse me for a moment. Ah, yes, you, sir. Excuse me, sir. I know what you're thinking. I really do. I'm Father Christmas, remember? I do. You're thinking enough of the cards and carols. What about the mistletoe? Am I right? Ah, yes, I knew it. There's one in every crowd. Well, my friend, I have to admit, I don't blame you. You see, the hanging of mistletoe is among one of our oldest and, might I add, one of our most popular traditions. Yes, it dates back to the Druid ceremonials of the winter solstice. Each time a kiss was claimed under the bough. Thank you. Young man would pick off a berry until no berries were left. So, young man, here's wishing you a bough with many, many berries, yes? Watch out for that one. There are so many wonderful traditions that come from the countries of the United Kingdom. England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales each have their own unique customs that help make their holiday season a special time. Just as Charles Dickens has shared the romance of a perfect Victorian Christmas in his writings, the United Kingdom has taken the customs and traditions of its countries and shared them with the rest of the world. Perhaps the immortal bard, William Shakespeare, said it best. Ever against that season comes wherein our Saviour's birth is celebrated. No spirit dares stir abroad. The nights are wholesome, when no planets strike. No fairy takes nor witch have power to charm. So hallowed and so gracious is that time. On behalf of all the villages and towns in merry old England, here's wishing you a hallowed and gracious Christmas. Hear ye, please sing along. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy holidays to all, happy holidays! I believe we have a couple moments before I have to leave. If you'd like a picture with Father Christmas, please see Alana right there, line up over there, thank you.